White coupe for the pecan. Thick bitch for the week. Check out the Paraguay. California. Bro, what are you doing? Oh. Oh shit. Bro, how old are you to be playing with teddy bears? You 17, my guy. You bugging. What? Oh, hold up. Nah. Chill, bro. I think. Nah, son. Look, what happened was I was asleep, right? And I think these on some Toy Story junks, because I fell asleep all by myself, bro. I don't even know how this just got here. But what time is it? Oh, shit. It's a good thing you woke me up. I got to do my video. Shit. Toy Story. That shit excuse. Toy Story, they want. Whatever, man. And enjoy your video, man. Just, hey, make sure you shout me out. Talking about shout out his fucking. Shout him out. Nah, nigga, you ain't getting no damn shout out. You ain't getting no shout out. Not in this one. What's good, YouTube? What's good? What up, Tada fam? What's good, Tada.GANG? I already know what it is. Your boy back on another video. Woo. And I ain't even gonna flex. This about to be one of my most important stories. Y'all wanna know why? Because it still sticks with me to this day, dog. To this day. To this day. I don't even want to talk about it, man. But we're going to talk about it regardless. Feel me? Because that's what y'all here for. That's what I'm here for. I'm a good storyteller, yo, ain't I? I'm a good storyteller. I feel like I am. Everybody tell me I'm a good storyteller. Am I a good storyteller? Did you say yeah? Did you not even answer? Did you just stare at me? I understand. It's whatever. You smell me? It's whatever. But this is about to be. Oh, man, I don't even want to say it, but everybody be asking me, oh, Tada, why you don't like dogs? Why you don't like dogs? Why you don't like the little monsters that's walking around talking about some why you don't mess with them? Oh, I'm going to tell you exactly why I don't mess with them. But before we get into that, y'all already know what I'm about to say, right? Make sure you like, comment, subscribe for me, please. And shout me out. Do that for me. Let's build together. You remember this? Let's build together. Yeah, I just sprayed some perfume in the room, and that shit is all in my throat. I feel like I'm about to die. But y'all already know what I'm about to pull out from behind the camera. Oh, I got my complimentary peanut butter. Y'all ready? Hold on, let me take a swig. Ooh, that's a big one too. That's a big one. Don't question why I keep peanut butter in my room. Your boy got hungry sometimes. But yo, let's get into it. How old was I? I think I was like 12 or 9. But basically, we was living in Irvington. My brother. I don't even remember what grade KO was in, but I think I was in the 5th grade. A lot happened to me when I was in my 5th grade, but I think I was in my 5th grade or whatever. And so, okay, what happened? What's up? I don't. Stop getting off track. Alright. Look. I think I was in the 4th grade. And so, basically, we was living in Irvington for like the 5th time of me saying this. But we was living in Irvington, and I was like 9, maybe 10 or whatever. Feel me? And so, we was living in this little apartment building. It was 2 apartment buildings right next to each other. It was the first one we lived in that was next to a corner store. And then it was the next one right next to ours. that was next to like a giant parking lot or whatever. And then across the street was the school KO was going to. And next to the school was the park that we was in, Irvington Park, whatever. Not Irvington Park, but I don't know what the park was called. But yeah. So we're basically being there every day or whatever. You feel me? We always chilling. So we had this man's or whatever, right? And he used to always be walking his dog or whatever. I don't even remember his name. But I remember he had like this big dog. You feel me? And I was cool. Feel me? Me and the dog was cool or whatever. I ain't mind the dog being around or whatever. You feel me? He used to bring the dog out. He used to pet him. He used to be like, you feel me? Nah, he don't bite. Da-da-da-da. You smell me? First of all, no, I ain't even gonna say that. So basically, it was a few times where we saw him and his dog. And so, you feel me? Every time or whatever, like I said, he was a chill dude. So we all just be damn, who's smoking loud in here? Anyway, but yeah, we used to be chilling with him a lot, whatever. He used to bring the dog to the park. We used to always be in the skate park. And so that's where he'd basically bring the dog and we're all just chill or whatever. So one day or whatever, we in the park, you feel me? I'm chilling. This might be one of the shortest videos I actually do. But you feel me? I'm chilling, you feel me? We barely doing anything. I don't even remember what I was doing. Oh, we was playing basketball. Because they had just made a second basketball court. So one was on one half of the park, and there was another basketball court on the other side of the park. And that's basically where we was at, being at the first one was filled, because that's one we was usually going to. And then we went to the new one because they had newer hoops or whatever, and there was nobody on that side. And so next to that, it was a little tennis court. And so that's where he would bring his dog and they'd just run around inside the tennis court. So me, KO, and KO's friend or whatever, we was Steve. Feel me? We all sitting there, we playing basketball, you feel me? We hooping it up. Back then, your boy had that Steph Curry shot. Don't tell me I'm lying, because I'm not lying. I'm so serious. Ask about me. I was in there. I was in there splashing them jumps. But alright. So I don't even want to say it, man. Basically, we sitting there. So he comes in. He take his dog inside the tennis court. So yeah, we talking to him through the gate, whatever. You feel me? He like, yeah, you feel me? He like, yeah, just chilling with the dog, whatever, taking him out for his daily walks, whatever. So we're like, yo, why don't y'all come in here and play with the dog? So we all just like, because we usually be playing basketball or whatever. He was like, nah, I think y'all scared of the dog. So we all like, nah, we ain't scared of no dog. I wasn't scared of dogs, period, at the time. But if you know me nowadays, I'm scared of almost every dog. When I was living with my aunt right across the street from my best friend's house, bro, I don't know if she remember or if her cousin Tiana remember, but my little cousin friend, who also lived down the street from my best friend, he had this little poodle, this little all-white poodle. And one day he let the poodle out the gate. And the poodle came running towards me, and you can ask all of them. I took flight. Because the poodle was chasing me for some particular reason. I was running up the street, jumping over the dog, running down the street. I was not playing with that little dog. I ran back in their gate to make sure the dog got there, and then I ran out the gate and had them close the door and keep the dog away from me because I wasn't playing that. That dog is evil. I don't care how little he was. Even if he was coming up to my ankle, that man was big to me. Especially them big steroid dogs I be seeing. Those dogs that look like man, them big, what's them jobs? Them boxers? The boxer pit bulls? Bro, I feel like if them boxer pit bulls see me in the street, bro, they gonna rob me for my money, straight up. Whatever money I got on me, they gonna rob me and go buy some dog food at Family Dollar, because that ain't it, bro. Them dogs is too big. Ain't no reason for that, bro. I don't know what kind of protein they feed them dogs inside that darn inside them freaking dog food cans or whatever you feeding them dogs. You must be chopping up bits of steroids, because, bro, that ain't normal. And first of all, if a dog is cockier than me and his shoulders is all the way up to his ears, bro, you need to take that man to the vet and put him down immediately. He is a threat to America. He is a threat to Donald Trump. Take him to Donald Trump and let him kill Donald Trump. Keep that dog away from me, because I don't like dogs. And I'm going to tell you why. So, feel me? He invited us inside the gate. So I'm like, you know what? All right, whatever, that's cool. Go inside the gate. Not even inside the gate. For some particular reason, I chose to jump the gate. And the gate is like the size of a prison. It's like prison gates. Them junks is mad high. And my brother, being as black as he is, smartly said, nah, I'm good. And me and K.O. little fat friend Steve, we was like, you know what? We're gonna hop the gate. Feel me? So we both started climbing up. So him being fat, fucking big ass need to exercise. He got halfway up the gate and was like, bro, I don't even want to do this no more. And his big ass climbed back down and shook the gate with him. Bro gave a whole earthquake out there, bro. It was not funny. Like, with the second he jumped off the gate and hit that floor, bro, my gate shook and I almost fell off the top of it. I don't do heights, bro. You can't be playing like that. I was scared for my life on the top of that jail cell. So I go ahead and I get ready to jump the gate. I put my legs over, whatever, you feel me? So as I get to the top of it, I'm sitting at the top after I put my legs over. I'm just sitting there looking at the dog like, feel me? He's still playing with the dog, whatever. So I'm just thinking to myself, I'm like, do I want to put myself in this position? It's like, feel me? This is a regular dog. Feel me? I pet this dog almost every day. He ain't never threatened me on no bull boy. You feel me? I feel like me and this dog would be cool. I feel like we'd be perfectly fine. I was wrong. I was wrong on so many levels. Bro, the second I climbed off that gate and I hit the floor, that man threw me the rope. And for some reason, I had butterfingers and I dropped the rope. I went to go pick up the rope and I turned around and all I see is this big old cocky dog running towards me with his mouth all open and his teeth, his shark claws just looking at me, about to jump on me. So I did what every black person would do. Man, I ran. I turned around and I took it. I turned around and I ran. I was running around that tennis court. I ain't get too far though, because the second I turned around, he bit my hand. And he started chewing on my hand, and I'm sitting there. First of all, his owner was laughing at me, and that hurt. So on top of getting bullied by an animal, I was getting bullied by a human being. Again, that hurt. So I'm sitting there getting chewed on like I'm a bone. Feel me? He was trying to eat me from the outside. Man was trying to destroy me. I was literally on the verge of crying right there. I felt like I was seeing God. I swear, when that dog jumped, when I saw that dog running towards me, I saw a big bright light coming from behind it. And for a minute right there, I thought I saw my angel walking towards me. Angel had perfect brown hair, blue eyes. He was like, bro, just come on. Just walk towards me. You'll be all right, bro. Because this is, you're done. You're done. You're not making this out. I proved my angel wrong, though. You thought you had me, blood. Not this time. I survived that one. So, dog sitting there, he chewing on my hand, you feel me? I'm still trying to run. Finally, my hand get loose. I try to matrix the dog, you feel me? The dog jumped towards me, you feel me? I'm thinking I'm about to matrix it. Feel me? I hit him with the juke. Feel me? I hit him with the ankle breaker. That didn't work. He still caught me. He still got me. So he bit me in my hand again. Again, chewing on my hand and he pulling me. And I don't know. First of all, he was making an attempt to get to the dog. The thing was, the dog ain't care what he was talking about. And first of all, bro, you can't be 3 miles away talking about something. Stop. Cut it out. Get off him. Get off. Bro, if you don't come over here and grab this man beast and pull him away from me, bro, I was getting jumped by him and his 69 teeth. However many teeth dogs got, but I know he had more than a normal dog, because bro was on me, bro. He was on me. I felt like it was a shark attack, and I wasn't in no sand. I wasn't in no beach water. I wasn't in no ocean. That thing was on me. Cue the sad music, Tada, because this is about to get heartbreaking, dog. I tried to turn around and I tried to run again for the third time. I turn around and I go to run. I'm gonna tell you exactly what the dog bit me. He bit me in my cheek, cuz. He beat me in my butt cheek. I felt like I was getting raped out there, bro. I felt like I was straight getting raped on some Law and Order type job. That's not alright, man. That's not alright at all. The dog bit me on my butt cheek, and then he was dragging me by my butt. So I'm going, I'm like, oh, chill out, chill out, chill out. He wasn't chilling out. He was still gone. He was still gone. And it hurt. It hurt. I couldn't walk straight for like 3 hours. I had dog bite marks in my booty cheeks and everything. Sad thing was, when I watched my brother get bit in his Peter Whacker, his dingaling, his chicken, his turkey, his giraffe neck, I guess if that's what we call them, dingalings out here. Feel me? If I would have get bit in my giraffe neck, I would have cried. And I ain't talking about my neck. Get off my neck, bro. I know I got a long neck. Leave me alone. But when I watched my brother get bit, shit, I was like, hey, bro, you did me a favor. He be bullying me. He be beating on me for no reason. I be trying to chill. He be punching on me for no He be punching on me for no particular reason, and that is crazy. So when he got bit, I was like, hoorah! Took my man to the doctor. I was Gucci. But never did I think that I was gonna get bit in my butt cheek. Because when I got bit in my butt cheek, I got laughed at by him and everybody else. And then the owner was still laughing. He was like, oh, you good, you good? Oh, you good, you good? I was like, yeah, ha ha ha. You gonna be ha ha when I get somebody to jump your ass. We're gonna laugh about that one. It's gonna be a party. Gonna call the Crips and the Blood, so they're gonna be Crip and Blood dancing all over your face, and I'm taking your shoes. Man's had on some Reeboks. I don't care. I'm taking those. I don't care if they fool or not. I'm gonna take them to the Pawn Star dudes and get me 25 cents, whatever I could. 25 cents was a lot back in 2011 and some change, whatever. To this day, I don't mess with dogs. Sad thing is, I just had another encounter with a dog. See, I try to keep my distance from dogs. Every time I see a dog, you know what I do? You can ask my best friend. You can ask everybody who be with me. And every time I see a dog, I cross the street. Why? Because I don't care what you owners say. You tell me that dog don't bark. I mean, you tell me that dog don't bite. That's exactly what the owner told me before I got in that gate. And guess what? That dog bite. That dog bite hard. That dog bite and he out here biting. He out here biting cheeks, dog. That's worse. He not biting regular parts. He biting straight butt cheeks. That dog is a straight unregistered sex offender. Cause I was young back then. I don't know how old that dog was in dog years, but he looked old enough. Take that dog to court. I want my lawsuit. I want however much money I could get. Put that man beast down because he tortured me. That is not okay. I still live with that to this day. Shit. Got so bad. I was in Newark a couple months ago. I think like around Christmas. And I was walking to the store with my little cousin and my uncle. You feel me? We going to Burger King. So to get to Burger King, you have to walk past, like, this is on Broad Street, by the way. Broad Street in North Newark. Walking over there. So to get to Burger King, basically you have to walk past this little car dealership. And mostly the dogs is always out there for some particular reason. The dogs is always out there. So we walk past it or whatever. So as we walking through, we having a normal conversation. So it's like this. The gate's right here. My uncle's where I'm at. I'm in the middle and my little cousin's by the curb. So I see my uncle start moving. Like he started looking at the gate or whatever. Feel me? So we walking and he looking at the gate. So it's like, as he's going to the gate, he's starting to speed up a little bit. So I'm like, what the hell is happening? So then he slowed down or whatever. I guess the dogs caught up to where he was walking. And so the dogs jumped and started. Now I'm gonna keep it a buck. For everybody watching this, y'all gonna probably tell me I ain't shit. Okay, I'm 17. My little cousin is 12, I think. He is 12 or 13. The second I heard them dogs, I grabbed him and I pushed him into my uncle, and they both fell into the gate, and I ran. I pushed them and I ran across the street. And I wasn't even supposed to cross the street. I was just supposed to, like, But I wasn't playing no games, bro. Because Burger King was closed, so I had to cross the street for no reason. I ran. I was scared for my life, son. Dogs ain't no joke. I think it's 2 black ones and 1 white one. I'm not sure. But I know they always yelling at me when I walk by. I feel like they could smell the fear in my eyes. I can smell the fear in your eyes. That shit was crazy, bro. It's kind of where I realized that I wasn't shit. I realized that I would willingly and happily murder the rest of my family if it meant that I get to run away free. I'm just playing. But they was about to get sacrificed. Because if them dogs was freely out there and they was really down to chew us up, yeah, they would have went down and I would have went home. And I would have went home with the most heroic story I can think of that benefited me. I would have told them straight up, yo, I tried my best. I tried to fight the dogs off, man. But they still got him. They still got Dave in Sin City, man. I tried to punch him in his nostrils. I even poked him in the butthole. That only made him mad, but still. I did whatever I could, you feel me? But it didn't work. It didn't work at all. Damn, man. So don't bring your dogs around me. Because if you bring a dog around me, I'm going to be the most paranoid person you can think of. It could come over to smell my shoe, and I'm going to immediately move, okay? I only mess with 2 types of dogs, and that's only a Chihuahua, a.k.a. rat dog. Ow. A Chihuahua, and a little weenie dog, or as I like to call it, the hot dog. Yep. Those are the only dogs I know, and that's the only dogs I really like. Why? Because they all bark and no bite. They not going to attack me if I say something wrong to them. Because when it comes to dogs, I'm a straight up bitch. I'm sorry. If the person I'm dating get attacked by some wild dogs and she walk out freely, but they still chasing her, she got to go back. They got to finish her. Because first of all, she can't bring them towards me, because then they going to jump on me, and I'm not about that action. I'm not trying to be fist fighting with no animals, let alone lose to no animals. Because, excuse me, when it comes to me versus dogs, clearly I'm not a winner. You can't be setting me up like that, because that is not cool. I will try my hardest to protect you and honor you, and if you don't make it out, I don't know what to say to your family. I say you sacrificed yourself. But in all reality, I'm going to trip your ass. I'm going to trip anybody that comes next to me with some dogs running towards them. You come running towards me, and it's a gang of dogs with red bandanas on and blue bandanas on and purple bandanas on, or just straight dog skin, and they running towards you. Nah, you going back. You got to go back. You got to go back. They got to finish you off, bro, because you can't bring that attention towards me. Somebody gonna have to die, and guess what? It ain't gonna be me. So that's a warning for whoever. Don't try to catch any type of protection from me, because it ain't gonna happen. Cool? Cool. And there you go. That's the moral of the story right there. Look, I just taught y'all a life lesson. 2 lessons. You listening? 1, dog owners, be straight up lying when they say dogs don't bite, because they do. And 2, you get attacked by a dog and you make it out alive, don't come over here by me unless you want to go back and freely get murdered by a bunch of wildebeests. If not, I got nothing else to say to you. Okay? Thank you guys for tuning into this episode of Storytime. And love you guys. Welcome to TGTV. Make sure you like. Make sure you comment. It makes you boy. Catch y'all next time.
I'm like Johnny Day when it come to change. Hard rock, when in it.
Shut the fuck up. Look, I done bought the teacher over here. Look, sit your dumb asses down. Look at him. Crazy. You see this?
Huh?
You see the buffoonery we living in?
First of all, get me off the camera. Shouldn't even be on that.
What? I can't be on my phone. It's lunchtime.
You're on FaceTime.
No, I'm not. It's literally the camera.
It's a video.
What's up in here?
What?
That's messages.
Messenger.
I don't have this kind of phone, so help me out how it works.